Let's head out to Chelsea Donovan in Raleigh for us on I-40. Chelsea, you have been following the preparations from the state DOT. They're sending out hundreds of state DOT trucks to try to get these roadways clear for us. What's the latest at this point?
Yeah, obviously, if you look down to I-40 here, not a lot of traffic, and that is a good thing. But obviously, that brine doing good work here. These are the roads that they clear first and put the brine down first. Obviously, they want to get the biggest arteries, the biggest thoroughfares brined and cleared first. Then they move on to secondary roads as well as those residential roads. But look at this. So obviously, we warn you all the time about bridges and overpasses. And you can see here, I'm going to do this pretty safely, just the amount of slush that's on this roadway here, much different than you're seeing along the interstate. And that is exactly why they're telling folks to slow down. I mean, look at it. It is completely covered white, as obviously the snow is coming down at a really rapid pace here now. The good news is we're not seeing a lot of folks on the roadways. I mean, obviously you're not seeing I-40 looking like that much, but they have put down in this district, which encompasses Wake, Durham, Granville, Person, and Warren counties, close to 370,000 gallons of brine, and now the DOT crews are stationed along ramps and shoulders. That way, when that accumulation starts to hit about an inch or so, they'll start that plow renewal process. And then what's interesting, should we have more in terms of a wraparound storm tomorrow, they reset the clock. It all starts all over again, and they begin work once again. So these crews out and about and ready. Obviously, the brine doing its job. But of course, if you don't have to be out in this, we tell you all the time, just stay home, watch us, a bowl of soup, hot chocolate, anything hot right now would be good. And of course, just stay off the roads. Live in Raleigh, Chelsea Donovan, WRAL News.
Yeah, really good advice. The soup sounds good right about now, Chelsea. You have been asking questions as well about the secondary roads. We know we get a lot of those questions from viewers. What about my street? What about smaller streets in our area? What's typically the way that they attack those roads?
Right. So they want to be able to get people to hospitals. OK, so that means that they're going to plow the interstates, I-40, 540, 64, I-87. Then they go to secondary roads like right now, like we're on Lake Wheeler. This would be a secondary road. Then, Lena, your neighborhood. Because if you can get out of your neighborhood, that means you're obviously going to do okay on those secondary roads and then those interstates. So there is, of course, a method to their madness. They want to have the interstates also open for mutual aid to come in. We learned that yesterday from Wake County Emergency Operations. They need to have these in first in case they need aid to come in or aid to go out, and this would be the way to do it. So obviously right now this is clear, but you're starting to see some of these secondary roads having a little bit of snow on them. Of course, that snow plow process, though, hasn't begun yet, and I would imagine that will start soon as we continue through the day and the snow continues to fall.